One of the most memorable days in my elementary school years happened when I was in fifth grade. You see, I had a teacher who was normally pretty calm and collected. However, on this one specific day, my teacher had lost it. You see, a student, he was frustrating everybody, his peers, the teacher. Everyone just wanted him to stop talking, stop annoying people. It got to the point that in the middle of my teacher teaching, he picked up his stool that he was sitting on and he walked over to the student and he held the stool above his head and he yelled the student's name as loud as he could. All of us in class went silent. We had no idea what we were about to watch. Were we about to watch our classmate get hurt? Were we supposed to run outside and go tell the office? Were we about to watch the end of my teacher's career? We had no idea. But it was at that moment that my teacher then slowly lowered his stool, went back to where he was teaching, sat down, and continued to teach. And that student was not annoying for the rest of the day. And I was thinking about that story in preparation for this short little daily dose today because we are talking about patience. And in that story, my teacher did not model patience with us at all. You see, he had actually lost it. And I'm wondering if you've ever been in a place before where anger got the best of you, where you have lost it. Hopefully it's not really in the situation that I just described, and it's very specific anyway, but we all come across people in our life that annoy us. And the reality is if you want to be a person that is following Jesus, you are going to be a person of patience. That's what it tells us in Galatians chapter 5 as we continue this Fruit of the Spirit series. We are supposed to be people that model love and joy and whatever is listed there, but one thing is patience. The Holy Spirit comes inside of us and helps us be patient people, just like Jesus was patient with all of us. So the question for some of us might be, well, how do I do that? How do I show patience in my life? And I want to point you to something that's really important, and what that is prayer. You see, first and foremost, in John chapter 15, verse 4, Jesus tells us to remain close to the vine, remain close to him, and when you do that, then you will have this evidence of that being fruit. In this circumstance, patience. So one way to remain close to the vine is through prayer. But let me challenge you to go another step. When you go to pray, especially in those times where you are frustrated with somebody, here's what you can pray. God, help me to be a person of patience. Give me the patience that I need right now. So don't only be a person of prayer, but specifically ask for that patience. And then lastly, I want to challenge you to pray this. God, help me to see things through this other person's perspective. Because let me tell you, when you pray that prayer, I think it's going to completely change things. I have the incredible privilege of speaking on weekends to the youth here, especially at the Vista campus, and I also get to give these daily doses, but I'm actually just a volunteer here at North Coast. I am a high school English teacher, and let me tell you, I come across a lot of frustrating people every single day. But when I pray to God that he can help me see things from their perspective, it prevents me from lashing out and getting super frustrated and super upset. When I pray to God, when all my students are annoying me, he tells me, Taylor, it's the end of the school day. They've been in class for 8 hours. They're not trying to be disrespectful. They're not trying to be annoying. Just see things from their perspective. And when I pray that, it prevents me from freaking out at them. Does it excuse their behavior? Not necessarily, but it helps me remember that I've been in classes before. I've been in long meetings before. I'm ready for them to end. So when I see things from their perspective, it helps me be a person of patience. So let me challenge you. Whenever you come across frustrating people, pray that God can help you see things from their perspective. Will it always work and always help? Maybe not all the time, but I think it will a lot of the time. If you want to be a person of patience, be a person of prayer. Thanks.